Greetings, my name is Albert Wesker, and welcome to Draw My Life. So, I was born an only child to a couple of incompetent Neanderthals in 1960, and go figure, they resisted when a new startup company called Umbrella Inc. showed up to our doorstep to take me to my much-needed upbringing to become a god who would save the world, totally not destroy it. Anyone who says otherwise is a steroid-abusing liar. So after being liberated from my parents, I was put in the care of one Dr. Wesker, who took me and about a dozen other gifted youngsters into his program, and it was there we were experimented on and turned into sleeping giants. Of course, 10 out of 12 died from the process, but naturally myself and one other survived. The other one? Her name is Alex. Last I heard, she was building her own empire on some island in the middle of nowhere. Maybe I'll find her someday, take a picture with her, I don't know. So after Alex and I became the two successors of Dr. Wesker, we inherited his last name, and off we went on our separate ways to success. I decided to join Umbrella, seemed natural, and of course I was right, since I just flew through the promotions until I was finally the protege of the man in charge of research himself, James Marcus. It was the best day of my life. Not only did I get to show those other posers what's what, but I also met my best friend that day. His name is William Birkin. We get along well. He has a wife and a little girl. Her name is Sherry, and she's just the bee's knees. She even calls me Uncle Albert. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to any of them. So eventually, like in most jobs, Marcus got too greedy for his own good, so management told William and I to fire him. It didn't go as well as we'd planned, but hey, workplace ethics, am I right? Anyway, with Marcus taken care of, Will and I decided to get to work on making the coolest thing we can think of. A bald, superhuman, mutated, muscular dude with a giant claw for an arm. Sounds awesome, right? We're thinking of naming it either Nemesis or Tyrant. Probably Tyrant, because Nemesis is a stupid name. Who would name a monster that? So after completing our project that would create these awesome superhumans, what a shock, here comes Marcus, a total sore loser wanting payback for us firing him. And this time he brings an army of leeches with him. Don't ask, he just did. So here we are today. Will thinking it's time to abandon ship, and myself thinking we got a golden opportunity. See, while I was growing up in Umbrella, I had several hobbies, and one of those was being a police officer. And by the time I was fully grown, I got to become captain of my very own team of special forces. Me and my buddy Enrico, we're called S.T.A.R.S, though I have no clue what that means. Ask Enrico, it was his idea. Anyway, on my team I have just the most dandy gang of misfits. I got Barry, a total pushover who does anything I tell him. Jill, a total hottie who would definitely be a 10 out of 10 if she wasn't a brunette. I bet she'd look better as a blonde. Joseph, a real cool bandana-wearing badass who I'm sure will live forever, and nothing bad will ever happen to him. Brad, who is just the most courageous and brave human being you'll ever meet. And last, and certainly least, Chris. Let's just say he makes any other goody two-shoes look like a douche. Though he does have a really hot sister. I think her name's Clara or something, I don't know. But anyway, I plan on doing a quick cleaning out of my desk at the Umbrella Lab, but thanks to Marcus, all the experiments are running amok, so I just need to take my team in there, go in, get my data, and boom, pay dirt. I'm sure nothing bad will happen, and we'll all make it out of there safely. That reminds me, we're actually heading out soon, so better get everything ready. For some reason, Will wants me to make a deposit into the police chief's bank account before I leave. Maybe he owes Irons money for that taxidermy moose he made for him or something. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Anyway, life is good, and I just can't wait to see what the future holds. From myself to all of you, this is Albert Wesker wishing you farewell. Until we meet again, that was my Draw My Life. Yeah, no idea why I just did an evil laugh. But not bad. I should work on that.